Oh my god, I'm so tired. You know who'd make a good ranter? I always said that Lawrence Dagstein could make a good ranter, and I was right about that. I wish Lawrence would rant instead of doing puppets. He has a good style. You know who else I think would make a good ranter if they did it and continued, if they had the energy? I'm looking at you, king of all buttocks. I think you would make a good ranter too if you actually picked up the phone and talked about somebody, talked about Lewis. Let's talk about Lewis, King. Let's talk about the fact that Lewis Panini Head dances like a little girl and is so delusional that he comes on YouTube and says, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." Sings like a girl. It comes on YouTube and says, "That's not singing like a girl. That's just skill." Yet the guy friggin' lost a singing contest to friggin' Lard Sean Murray with his stupid little camera taking pics of other goddamn minors or whatever the hell it is. King of all buttocks, you should rant. But apparently, I heard King of all buttocks is like fighting with Dean Heavy Metal Gamer. So I don't even know what happened, but now you got that going on. Everyone is just fighting each other. Everyone backstabs each other, fights each other. No one can just get along. You guys all attacked me in the beginning of it all. You attacked me. I did nothing. All I was doing was making Amico videos of Scammeroni and Alvarado. And Darius Truxton wanted to attack me because he thought he was all big and mighty. And then Hobo Elbow got involved. And then, unfortunately, James Campbell and Cyan Razor Smell got involved. Ridiculous. And who knows, Avol? Like, Avol, like, I still think you're someone in this community under a different account. That's okay. It doesn't even matter, actually, anyways. But that's just the way it is. So, King of all buttocks, what I want you to do is come on YouTube and make rant videos the way I'm doing right now. Camera off, just talk about someone. And then Hobo Elbow. I wish actually that Hobo Elbow's channel could continue because it's like Albert. You have decent rants when you stay on topic. Like when you're taking fentanyl, when you're in full Nosferatu mode, your shirt's off, you're sweating, moon's out, you're in the parking lot. You're scavenging for half-eaten blueberry muffins in the dumpster. When you're in that mode and you're mad at somebody, it's actually pretty funny to watch. But then when you're in the daytime and you're trying to keep like a good public image and you start talking about friggin' PK or some stupid channel that no one cares about, then it's actually friggin' boring. Stick to rants, talk about me, talk about Queefy Boy and his chinless from one angle, double chin from another, and we're all gonna watch. But unfortunately, YouTube keeps taking his channel down. So there's one solution to that, Hobo. And you know what that is? I think what you should do is turn the camera off and just talk. Then maybe the YouTube algorithm wouldn't pick it up or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I think they see your face, they review it, and they instantly ban you. And no one cares about your stupid Twitter page, Albert. Like, it's just worthless. No one's going on Twitter to get the friggin' what's what at friggin' at Albert Menenkuk. Okay? So shut up, sit there in your stupid little friggin' tent, and pick up the phone and rant, you prick. My God. James Campbell is another one that was kind of obviously he's not a good ranter, but it was so funny when he would come on YouTube and talk. He's delusional. James Campbell is another delusional person that think he knows everything about everything. You know, so Dave C, some reborn Christian, is disgusting as hell. And then you have James Campbell, who's another reborn Christian who's disgusting as hell. These little fake reborn Christians, you're not tricking anyone, James. All right? You're at Walmart bagging groceries, getting overtime because they feel sorry for you because you're friggin' clearly on the spectrum, and all of a sudden you think you're some Mac Daddy throwing $20 bills at the camera, equaling 400 total. That's nothing, you prick. All right, go do something real with your life. Stop friggin' leeching off Estella, the only friggin' hog that you could get your hands on. You were so desperate, James, to get some sort of erotic interaction that you literally picked the worst and most disgusting woman possible on planet Earth. Everyone thinks that. There's not one, even if Stella was the last female on Earth, Okay, I would still use my hand. Okay, that's how disgusting Estella is right now. And Cyan Razor, one of the funniest things Cyan Razor. I think, see, the thing about Cyan was when you did those hilarious things or made yourself look like a fool, Cyan, in the past, you were just still young. You didn't understand how to just check your ego at the door and then play the game, which we're doing on YouTube, which is ranting on each other and having fun and making jokes. You took it too seriously. You took it too literally, Cyan, to the point where one of the funniest was when you changed all the picture frames in the Harry Potter game to Queefy Boy's picture, and then you're like running around. I can't remember what you were saying in the video, but you're saying something running around, and his picture was as every picture frame. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, how much time do you have in your hand, in your mind, to go into the game files and find the code which is about the image and replace it with a JPEG of Darius Trucks? It's like, what are you doing? Good God. And then you had the archive. Well, yeah, the archive is funny because there's a lot of stuff on there to laugh about, but you had then you stopped doing the archive after I made my videos because you realize, wow, Slotham is really making videos every single day about Queefy Boy. That's all I did, right? Was rant about Queefy Boy and say the same things over and over and over. Oh, it was so funny. To the point where it got other people. And then the legend, alt account one, legend. I still remember you, alt account one. You came in and overheard Queefy Boy on the phone to his friggin' some weed dispensary that was supposed to ship off his weed shipment order, right? And you overheard 2772, a very large apartment building. That's what you overheard. And you went on Google, typed it in, and there was two buildings. And then you found out it was Barton. That was so funny. So funny. And then Dean TV, you were the core, right? You had your Dan channel, and that was the channel everyone would go to for the live stream to hang out, make some jokes, and have fun. Now you lost that channel. We don't have that anymore, Dean. You need to bring back another Dan channel or something like that and have everyone hobo wobble, friggin' yellow peanut M&M D Reed, bring over all the people, King of all buttocks, Cheetah Man, bring them all over to your stream and let's talk some trash because that's what we need. Because right now, the only person that's doing consistent live streams about drama is friggin' Ricardo Cody. After he comes home from erotically servicing the Brazilian soccer team, he comes home, starts friggin' streaming on his goddamn hammock, starts talking smack about CPE, smack about me, smack about the PSGs and all this crap. We need a counter to that. It can't just be me, okay? I can't be doing everything by my goddamn self. I'm not the one that can always just carry it on my back and lead the charge. I'm getting tired. I'm getting old, okay? I'm sick of it. You guys need to get your friggin' act together, Dean TV, and start creating your goddamn Dan channel so friggin' King of all buttocks can rub on Carl's